Hello, people of YouTube. My name is Steve Gray. This is Gray's Guitars. Thank you for watching. So, Fender has just unveiled its very own certified pre-owned reverb store. So, not only are they competing with all of their competitors, such as Guitar Center, Sweetwater, all of that, for the brand new market, because you can buy a Fender off of Fender's website, they are also competing with them on the used market, and they're also competing with mom and pops as well. And you may or may not like that. I'm kind of interesting to see if other guitar companies kind of take suit. Gibson kind of does this. They have the demo shop and then the mod shop, so they basically are already doing this. And it'll be interesting to see if guitar manufacturers continue to do this, because when you're as big as Fender or Gibson, I would say I would probably include Ibanez, Yamaha, Jackson, BC Rich, PRS, just to name a few in there as well. When you have that brand name recognition, do you really need a store anymore? And that is the question. I mean, there's a lot of people, including myself, in most cases, if I can physically pick up the instrument and play it first to know if I like it or not, that's a good deal. For one example of that recently was when I went to a local music shop. This was a while ago. Actually, this might have even been a year ago, let's be honest. I picked up a Gibson Greenie, and I was kind of like, oh, this is not a gloss finish. This is a satin finish. And oh, this neck is kind of chunky. I really like the pickups though, and guess what? Gibson now sells those pickups by themselves if you wish to purchase them, so that is an option to put those in something different or a different type of Gibson Les Paul if you are not a big fan of the way the Greenie looks and feels but want the sound. But let's go ahead and take a look here. So the character and affordability of pre-owned gear with Fender's seal of approval and sustainability benefits. Fender launches the first ever certified pre-owned reverb store, offering its secondhand instruments at a discount. All guitars are professionally inspected before being listed, come with a 1-year warranty, and are on average 25% cheaper. So there you go. Fender has launched an official Fender certified pre-owned reverb shop, allowing players to buy heavily discounted pre-loved guitars directly from the company. The first ever Fender certified pre-owned shop means that pre-owned guitars professionally inspected before making their way onto the digital market will be available to players worldwide. So these may be like Fender's factory seconds. These are probably returns. That's my best guess for the two. And some of these basically might be brand new. And they just want to say they're used, so that way, they don't, a lot of the times they don't want to tell a store, hey, you can discount the guitar 25%. But if it's a brand new guitar and they mark it as used, even if it is brand new, they can mark it down 25%. And yes, that does actually happen. You can buy a used guitar unbeknowingly for cheaper and actually technically be getting a brand new guitar. So each instrument comes with a 1-year warranty. Yep, we did that part. Fender's decision to team up with Reverb comes amid a growing secondhand market. So I wonder if Fender's getting a deal. I know Reverb obviously is going to be getting theirs. Typically 10% is what they take, but on this large of a scale, they might be taking a lower percentage because they are selling a lot more gear. So although the company isn't alone with its offerings of affordable instrument ranges, like its recently revamped Player 2 series, an increasing number of musicians are looking at pre-owned instruments to add quality products to their collections without breaking the bank. Reverb says its sales of used guitars grew by more than 50% between 2019 and 2023. Yup, that was during COVID. The sales are not that anymore. They're good, but they're not anywhere near what was happening during the pandemic. Certified pre-owned models offering the security of warranties and easy returns. Fender is the first gear brand to launch a certified pre-owned reverb store, which could pave the way for others to follow suit. If needed, electric guitars and basses are refurbished by Fender's sustainability partner, MIRC. Don't really know who that is. Before they put up for resale, MIRC has kept thousands of once loved musical instruments from landfill sites since its launch in 1993. We might have to Google them too, out of curiosity, because I have never heard of that company. Let's see. Instruments, INST. Yeah, there we go. Thinking about it. So pre-owned guitars have long been popular among players, particularly new players and collectors. Fender Certified Pre-Owned gives players of all levels the opportunity to own a quality instrument at an affordable price. Fender CEO Andy Mooney. So, yeah, I mean, I have only... How many new instruments have I actually owned now that I'm thinking about it? 2. So I would say altogether in my lifetime, which a lot of people tell me has not been very long. I'm not super young, I'm not super old, I'm somewhere in between. But I think I've only actually had 2, maybe 3 brand new instruments. So the first guitar I ever had was a First Act. It's a First Act 222. And that was brand new in a box with a little practice amp, and I blew up the practice amp within about a week, so that was fun. Had to use my sister's. I do remember that. The second brand new guitar was actually recently. So you're talking 10-year gap between me getting that first guitar and my next new guitar. Everything in between was used. The next new guitar that I got was the Firefly Buckethead and then the Firefly Double Neck. So literally out of, I would say I probably, as I said, somewhere around 30, maybe upper 20s of the amount of guitars that I have owned, buy, sell, trade. I played a lot more than that, but in terms of actually owning it and keeping it in my house, we're going to go with that. I would say that I've only owned 3 because it's just cheaper. You get, sometimes, big whoop, there's a small scratch or a small ding here or there. You're going to do that yourself just playing the thing anyway. You have a shirt with metal buttons. You got a belt that's hanging right where your belt buckle is. Belt buckle rash is on like everything, especially if it's heavily gigged. And that just happens depending on where you hang your guitar. Let's go ahead and take a look at this MRC site. Oh, you can become a dealer. 2, one-stop shop wholesale music products. Okay, so they probably buy a bunch of stuff in bulk, fix it up. Yeah, let's see, there's a podcast. I guess you have to be a dealer. Let's see. Yeah, so I guess they're not like new dealers, maybe. Let's click on that. See what we got going on here. Yeah, okay. So yeah, I guess you can be a dealer. You buy from them. I don't know what % off they give you, but yeah, MIRC. So that's who's inspecting these things. So let's go to actual Reverb. They got 2 feedback, so I guess they're doing good. They got 5 stars already. A couple people have bought something off of them. And we have 223 listings. So let's go ahead. Ooh, I just saw something I liked. Let's see if there's a way to make there be more things on a page. Maybe not. So let's see here. So we have the Jimmy Page Telecaster. $1,400. I don't know what that typically goes for. I would compare these, just literally go on Reverb and compare these to their prices out of curiosity. We can actually, let's click on the Jimmy Page model here, and we are just gonna do that. We're gonna do shopping, and let's see what they're selling for. Yeah, so you can find them a little bit cheaper. I would say you can probably find those maybe around $1,000. A little over, so that is an option too. But yeah, you can definitely look around because now they're competing with other people that are selling these things. But yeah, that's cool. I'm surprised that hasn't gone yet. I guess that was $1,650 new. That seems kind of expensive for, I think that's a Made in Mexico guitar too, but really cool right there. Jim Root, I do love his Jazz Masters. You got the Meteora, a couple different versions here. I'm just browsing at this point. Not a big fan of relics. Never have been. I love this color right here. What is the color that they call this? Dark Night. Yeah, I would love if they made a hardtail version of this. But this is a color, when it first came out, I was like, yeah, at some point I need to buy a Strat, a Telecaster, something in that color. Because I just really like that color. I thought there was a few on here. Let's go to the next page. It might be on the next page. We'll just go through all the listings. Why not? But, Stevie Ray Vaughan. There you go. There's an American. So they have American. They have Mexican. Ooh, there we go. Left-handed Jazz Master. Oh, there we go. Bass. I like that color on everything. It just looks good on it. It just looks... It's one of those colors where it just looks good on about everything. Oh, there's another... There we go. There's another one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Right-handed. There we go, right there. I could have sworn I saw a Telecaster. They got a acoustic. I know a lot of people are not huge on the acoustics, but There's wow, they have a lot of Jazz Masters. And yeah, they got a lot of colors for that one, for the Dark Knight color. Maybe it's not as popular as I thought it would be. But there you go, Mustang. Typical Fender shapes. That's kind of neat. Certified pre-owned. Yeah, these are all certified pre-owned. You get a year warranty with the things if something happens. I thought there was a Telecaster in that color. Maybe that was one of the two that someone bought. But yeah, there's just a lot in that Dark Knight color. I wonder if there was an issue with the finish on those. I'm actually kind of curious now because there's just so many of them. Let's just, yeah, it's specifically the Jazz Master. There's like 10 of them. Let's just click through. I'll finish off the video with this. I'm actually curious if it's like beat up or something. Like I'm looking for dings, nicks, things along those lines, and it looks fine to me. Maybe on the back there. Maybe, hold on, where was that one spot? Maybe right up there, right on the horn, like right under the strap lock there, strap button, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's interesting. I wonder if someone ordered a whole bunch of them, didn't sell them, and just were like, yeah, we can't sell these, take them back. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this affects the market. Fender certified pre-owned on Reverb now. Go check them out. They do free shipping too. So that may be part of your price point as well. As you have to compare shipping. I know a lot of people, it's like $100 now to ship a guitar. At least that's what it was when I shipped a bass not that long ago. But there you have it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, share, like, all that fun stuff. Tuesday, I think I already got the video filmed. It's going to be, for those of you watching this video, you'll know what it is. It's going to be the most expensive Gibson versus the cheapest Epiphone, so I think that'll be interesting. I also just traded. I'll probably do a separate video on that, maybe a trade video, or it might be a short as well. I traded the PRS acoustic for a Yamaha acoustic, and you're thinking, a Yamaha acoustic? Yes, they have high-range acoustics as well, and I will explain the specs and why I went through with the trade. So just a few videos for you to look forward to. I might do a full demo of that. And then I believe we are also doing another trade at some point, possibly. I think I'm going to do it either this weekend or next weekend. I'm not sure when I'm going to. I have to go get it. I got to go drive about a half hour to go do the trade, but it's better on my side anyway. You know, it's about a $100 difference. Minus probably spending $15-20 in gas, but I'm trading the Epiphone that you already saw, the SL, Epiphone Les Paul SL. I'm going to be trading that for, I believe, a Michael Kelly. So that'll be interesting. I've never owned one of them either. So yet again, thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.